Well, it started, I believe, on vacation. And the things that I worked on at my previous employer were all more or less unattended to while I was gone. And it sort of became an impetus for me to think, well, if I'm going to do this all by myself, I should just do this all by myself. I think one of our first trades, I bought Milo from the co-op in Benedict, Nebraska. And mostly what I remember about that, making that trade, is I was pretty excited. So I hopped up and I turned around and sort of beat against the wall, which knocked down a few pictures on the other side. You know, buying and selling grain, it was just a fun puzzle to try to figure out. There's just a lot of new things to learn all the time, every day, and it's changing. We're doing some really exciting and interesting things right now that I want to see just how far we can take some of those opportunities and ideas.
One of the most important things for us to do is to question what our customers are looking for, to make sure we really understand the motives behind the things that they do. We don't necessarily look or take the conventional approach and ask the conventional questions because we want to get to the deeper answers.
The touch points that all of our traders have and the amount of information all of our traders have, when it is shared and discussed, allow us to make better decisions quicker than our opponents and help us to make decisions, or help our customers make decisions that are profitable for them, that they wouldn't be able to make as quickly or as effectively without us.
Well, I think, ahead of the game with regards to the business that we're in has to do with the fact of anticipating price movements, where prices are going to go, the way the commodities are going to move, and preparing not only ourselves but our customers in a way to be competitive as the market moves and to make sure we're set up for long-term success.
You always have to be able to adapt. The market's always changing. What is needed is always changing. And you have to be ahead of the game to keep up with that. Because what you're doing today is not going to be what you're doing a year from now.
Wisdom to me is maturity, it's experience, it's knowledge, all rolled together.
We're always learning. We're always trying to search for information that will not only help our customers, but help us do a better job for those customers to fit their needs precisely and quickly, and just really spread that wisdom amongst ourselves so we all understand what it is that our customers are looking for and what each customer needs to customize what they want.
I think they have a very good understanding of the challenges that can exist in this industry and that things happen. I've never had an issue where they've not been able to work with me, at least at some level, to resolve a problem or an issue or a dispute. And that is really important in this business.
Honesty is part of Hansen Mueller. Frankness is part of Hansen Mueller. Being able to tell the truth is part of Hansen Mueller.
You can be a huge company, but if you don't care about the people servicing you to service your customers, what do you really have? And they do, they care.
If I'm building rapport with you, if I'm being honest when I talk to you, saying this is the best I can do, it might not be the best you get. Or if I'm being honest and saying I can't provide for you, that person knows that they can make one phone call and they can get on with their day.
The customers know what they can expect from us, that it's a common theme, whether they're talking to our traders or whether they're talking to our accounting people. They get the same message from all of us.
In operations, you always have the chance of a breakdown. And for us, that doesn't mean deadline stop. So if we've got a load going out the next day, we could be there till 10, 12 o'clock at night, finish bagging a product, mixing a product to make sure that when that truck pulls up to pick up your product, that truck's loaded and on the road at the exact time we promised.
A trucker pulls in, he basically has 14 minutes to dump his truck and turn around and go back. And if it's lunchtime, our guys are going to be there. If it's after hours, our guys are going to be there. 9 o'clock at night after the other elevators have closed and you still have people cutting in the field, you know that Hansen Mueller is still there waiting to receive the grain, and they're going to be there.
Grit means we're not going to stop until you're satisfied, I'm satisfied, and your needs are met. We will figure out a way to get it done, whether we have to go outside the box and get creative with it. At the end of the day, your project's going to be done, which fulfills everyone's needs, and no one stops.
It's looking ahead, anticipating what's happening in the market and the environment, and coming up with ways, techniques, and developing tools such that the customer would be successful in that environment.
Bottom line, we do business with Hansen Mueller because they're easy to do business with. They treat us very fairly. They are great people to work with, and they've just earned our business. They've earned our trust.
Now you're taking your experience and the ultimate goal and the knowledge that you have, and you apply your wisdom to that to accomplish the work of making that happen so that people all over the world are getting food.
If you're going to ask me what ahead of the game means as a benefit to you, it means that we're ready for you. It means that when you come in with that next need and that next challenge that you may think is going to be difficult to meet, we're going to be able to sit there and go, we can handle that. We've thought about it and we're ready for it. So it's just come on, bring it to us. We're ready.
Are we like everyone else? No. Can we help you? Maybe. Are we ahead of the game? Absolutely.